Dell recently refreshed their G3 gaming lineup with the Intel 10th gen processors, and they are now available in India for a price that puts them in direct competition to the AMD Ryzen series laptops like the Asus A15 and the HP Pavilion 15. Now Dell really had to do something great with this laptop to make people prefer this to the Ryzen series laptops in India like the A15. And spoiler alert, they didn't. This video is not a review of the laptop. I'm making this video to give you an insight into the laptop and what to expect from this if you are in the market for a gaming laptop and are considering this laptop as a potential buy. Dell calls this its budget gaming series, but it is not that cheap. There are 60Hz and 120Hz versions of this laptop available in India, and gamers would obviously lean towards the 120Hz refresh rates, and that comes at a price of around 77k. For comparison, you can get an 8-core AMD Ryzen 4800H laptop in this price, and that makes a lot of difference. The specifications of this laptop are not over the top either. They are similar to other laptops in this price range with a slower CPU, less refresh rate, and a screen which is almost the same in color accuracy to the A15. This laptop would have made so much more sense if it had a more color accurate display or a bigger battery, lower price, or maybe something that would have made it stand apart from the dominant AMD crowd. Now don't get me wrong, its specifications are not bad by any means, but the thing is it doesn't have something that would make someone buy this when laptops with the same specifications with a better AMD CPU are available. It has 8GB of RAM, but so do the A15 and the Pavilion 15. It has a 120Hz panel, but the A15 and the Pavilion 15 have a 144Hz panel. It has a 51Wh battery, but the other two laptops have almost the same battery as well. It has a color accuracy and brightness equivalent to the other two laptops. The thermals are decent but not good enough to make it stand apart. It is made fully out of plastic, so build quality doesn't justify its price tag either. Some things that it does have that the other laptops don't include a fingerprint sensor, which is good thing to have, but not something that would make you buy this laptop. It is the Alienware command center, which is great and provides so much more control over the laptop. Its Intel processor also comes with a higher turbo boost frequency of 4.5 GHz as compared to the 4 GHz of AMD Ryzen 5 4600H laptops. But the thing is, none of these are compelling enough to make anyone buy the G3 over the AMD laptops. And one of the most controversial things about this laptop is that hinge. As I was reading reviews about this laptop on the web, I came across a lot of people complaining how the hinge simply broke after a few months of use, and if you don't open the laptop the right way, that is from the middle, the hinge will eventually break. I haven't been able to test out the laptop long enough to confirm that, but the complaints have been so many that it just doesn't make sense to take that risk. The G3 is a good laptop, but not so great that you ignore the AMD laptops and buy it over the other available options. There are higher color accurate versions of this laptop with RTX cards and 144Hz panels, but they are not available in India. So I would recommend, if you're looking to buy a gaming laptop, skip the G3, because although being a good laptop with decent specs, it just isn't compelling enough, and there are much better options out there. And that is pretty much it, guys. I hope you liked today's video, and if you've made it this far, thank you so much. It really means a lot. Consider liking and subscribing the channel if you find my content worthy enough, and I will see you in the next one.